It's funny how the world thinks that Syria's invasion is a good thing. Some people are posting about it saying Syria is free and Bashar Assad, the terrorist, is gone. Guys, you need to wake up. Let me tell you a story about my masjid that's proving to you that the CIA is literally watching you. After 9/11 and October 7th, I can't say exactly what happened or this video is going to get taken down, but after 9/11 and October 7th, you guys all know what happened those 2 days. The CIA has been very, very watchful of Muslims. As you guys all know, apparently they say Muslims did 9/11 and it's been confirmed that October 7th was done by Muslims. So the CIA is very, very watchful of Muslims because let's think about it. At any given point, any Muslim can go out and choose to commit jihad or do anything. Because I don't want to say too much to get myself in trouble, but there was this man at my masjid. He was a white man, maybe he was Turkish. A few months ago, after October 7th, this man was at my masjid and he started showing up out of nowhere. Usually at my mosque, we all know each other, but this man just started showing up out of nowhere. And we were like, oh, mysterious white man converted to Islam, mashallah, let's welcome him with open arms. So this man would be there every single Friday for Jum'ah prayer, and he would always try to intervene in conversations that people were having. And we were like, okay, maybe he's just a friendly guy. He wants to talk to us. He wants to talk to us. And then a few days later, we see he left his phone at the masjid. We couldn't find the phone for a few weeks. The man's phone was hidden. I don't know, I think he hid it under something. And come to find out, there was voice memos from this man being recorded in the masjid when he wasn't there. So he would come there every single Friday and he left his phone, and I don't think we found it until a week or two. And we figured out that there was voice memo recordings of everything that happened at the masjid. So maybe we thought, okay, this might be a coincidence. And then this man continued to come to the masjid after that every single Friday until eventually he stopped coming altogether. So it's been like 2 months of this guy continuously coming to our masjid. And then 2 months later, we never hear from him again. So we were like, oh, our white American brother, did he leave Islam? What could have happened? Then one day, me only, I go to another masjid and I see the same man. I question him. I say, hey brother, how are you doing? Assalamu alaikum. Why have you stopped going to this masjid and started going to this one instead? And he got a little nervous. So I was like, what? Why would someone get nervous at this question? It's a simple question. Oh, I started to go living. I live closer to here now. Or you could have made any excuse. But the fact that the man got nervous and couldn't give me a direct answer. And then I see him at the masjid and I ask him and he got nervous. So I brushed it off. I was like, okay, I guess he's just nervous. Maybe he's just has a nervous demeanor. There's nothing I can do about it. And then I see him at this masjid again and again. And then I go back to my old masjid. Then a few months later, I see the same man going back to our masjid. Now, this story all has a purpose. A few weeks after I see him flip flopping different mosques, come to find out, they find out that the Imam of our masjid found out that this man was a CIA agent keeping track of Muslims' activity by acting as a Muslim. Unless you've known someone for years and years, you cannot trust them. I'm sorry to say, because nowadays the kafirs are blending in, acting like Muslims to get answers out of us. Even the iPhone listens to us. So this man had voice memos of everything we say at the masjid. Now, what was the purpose of this man being at our masjid? Maybe he was trying to figure out if there was any, Suwa attacks going on, or terror, the word, attacks that were being planned, which obviously not. We live in America. Why would anyone commit a terror attack? So this CIA agent was spying on us at our masjid. He would leave his phone there weeks at a time recording messages, and he would show up on Fridays. And obviously we can't do anything to this man. He's a CIA agent. We can't send him to prison. He's above the police. He's above police. He's above the law. So your phone even listens to you. And there's CIA agents that are literally watching Muslims at the mosque to see if they are planning anything weird. So you guys be careful. I don't want to make you feel weird or anything, but watch out for the new people you bring in your life. But do remember the hadith. Do remember the hadith that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that the one who returns the salam will enter the one who gives the salam first will enter paradise. So you can say assalamu alaikum, you can be friendly, you could be nice. Always be nice to people, but just watch what you say and who you say it to, because nowadays you never know who's trying to get you caught or who's a CIA agent undercover. You have to be wary nowadays, because let's be honest, with what's happening in Palestine and what's happening in Syria, us Muslims need to make a change in the world for the better. And the Prophet did say that if you can't change something with your hands, change it with your voice. And if you can't with your voice, then change it with your thoughts at least. So watch what you say and who you say it to. That's all I'm saying. The moral of this video is you never know who's who. A CIA agent was at our masjid for a very long time, and we didn't even know it until he accidentally slipped up. So my brothers, be careful. Ma'as salam.